tertiary pods.
Hello and welcome back to Mave Plays Deus Ex Human Revolution. We are at the end and we are already fucking up and getting shot. Wonderful. We're gonna rush over here. We're going to change our inventory. A few things we're gonna do. You remember all those painkillers? We're gonna use them. We're also going to use this. There we go.
Tertiary pods initiated. Total system purge in effect.
Wait.
Shutting down tertiary station.
24 permit B needed past this point. Oh. Okay. I see what's going on here. Let's do this.
Where did you get that code? From that fuel down. This will not stop me, Jensen.
Actually, no longer know what I'm supposed to do here.
Happening. No, wait. It's initiating emergency protocols.
No longer know what I'm supposed to be doing. It shows this right here.
Know the resources they have at their disposal, Jensen. Despite your special genetics, you have been in over your head the whole time.
Yeah.
Initiate dissipation protocol.
Warning. Electrical charge subcritical and rising. Halfway to discharge sequence.
Battery down. Keep strengthened.
Warning. Primary pod compromised. Secondary security measures activated. Evacuate area.
Okay, I'm still have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing. Other than this. This is important.
We cannot reach you, Jensen. There are too many contingencies built into the system. You and I have both forgotten.
I can't tell if they're dead now or not. No, they are very dead. Oh, Jesus. That's real bad. Okay, so we're making slow progress, right? That's what I'm seeing. Slow progress.
No! I have to not lose this. You're right.
Okay, so the glass is slowly breaking with every little bit that we do.
You are the
That's
Lord.
good.
Exactly. No! It is all mine! I have given everything for this!
Warning. Primary pod station. Failure imminent.
Get it. Yep, got it.
Electrical charge approaching. Discharge
Hopefully
imminent.
that did not kill anyone. It did not kill anyone. We are good. We are doing well. Okay, that's different. There we go. Can I do anything with this? Is that all I had to do? Just shoot her?
I can't take...
Okay. All right. Maybe. The end. Well, there we go. That's that. We're going to make a manual save here after that red bar goes away. I don't think that red bar is ever going to... No, there it is. Let's make it on save 2.
Adam. Welcome to the edge. It is not the end of the world, but you can see it from here.
Eliza? What are you doing here?
It is my job to monitor and report on the news, Adam. Before Darrow smothered everything with his signal, the whole world was tuned into this place, including me.
The broadcast. I have to stop it.
I know. Please, come closer. Do you know where we are, Adam? We are at the fulcrum point, when society lies in the balance. Hugh Darrow hoped to tip the scales one way, by telling the world everything you already know. About the biochip, the Illuminati, everything. He believed knowing the truth would convince mankind to abandon research into human enhancement technologies forever.
It would certainly give them reason to fear it.
Indeed. Darrow's confession is ready to send. If you want, I can wideband it across all media as soon as you shut down the signal. Everything you worked so hard to uncover will be exposed. But only if you deactivate the broadcast using this control. However, if you desire, I can alter Darrow's message. Conceal the creation of the biochip while putting in new content.
Content blaming the Humanity Front, like Seraph suggested.
The organization has already admitted to harboring terrorists. It would be easy to convince people they turn to biological warfare in a more desperate attempt to get rid of augmented people.
But why? What would that achieve?
In time, it could shift the focus of hatred onto people whose prejudices are seen as too extreme, leaving corporations free to experiment with human evolution as they desire. But if you want me to perform this edit for you, you must disengage the signal and activate the video edit function from here. Alternatively, Darrow's message can be adjusted to erase all mention of the power group known as the Illuminati. I can report that lack of proper regulation allowed vast quantities of neuropozyne to become contaminated prior to reaching the market.
Taggart's preference. You think the world will buy a made-up story about neuropozyne poisoning?
You might be surprised by what people believe. I can convince them. And having experienced the negative effects of corporate negligence firsthand, a majority of people might force the world to place harsh restrictions on all human enhancement research. But only if you disengage the signal and activate the video edit function from here. Of course, there is another option. This passage leads to Panchaea's pressure regulation controls. Destroy them and the installation will cave in on itself, overwhelmed by the weight of the ocean pressing against it. Everyone inside the structure will die.
That's a solution?
No one will be left to tell the world what happened, Adam. Nobody will be able to spin the story.
Including me.
The choice is yours. Do you believe you have the wisdom to choose an appropriate future for mankind? Or do you trust mankind to find the answers on its own?
Alright, so you have your options, you have your choices. There's also the choice of going this way. This is the end of the game. As such, we're going to do them all. We're going to do them all differently, though. The first choice is this one, because I believe this is the choice that actually goes to... No, because everyone survived. Shit. So the first choice would be this one. I don't know what he chose. I think he chose this one without killing everyone, is really what it came down to. I think that's honestly what happened. So we're going to go with that. Let's do it.
If you do this, the world will be left with questions and may never reach a consensus. Are you sure this is your choice?
Yeah, we're going to do them all anyway. Fuck it.
We have little time left, Adam. And might I say, it has been a pleasure.
Do I trust mankind to save itself? That's what Eliza was asking. The truth is, I don't know. After everything I've seen, all the fighting and the chaos around me, I only know what I want to believe. Somehow, human decency will triumph. These past few months, I've faced many life-threatening situations. I could have given up many times, but my need to know the truth, to uncover the secrets that others were hiding, and to survive, forced me to keep on going. Most of the time, I tried to keep my values in mind, knowing my actions did not have to harm others. I held on to my humanity, resisting the urge to abuse power or resources in order to meet my goals. And in the end, I got the job done. But does this mean I have the right to choose for everyone? No. Because it isn't up to me. It isn't up to Darrow, Sarif, or Taggart either. Ordinary men and women will have to decide together what course mankind should take. The kind of people who time and time again have picked and chosen the future in highly practical ways, slowing change when it's negative, speeding it up when it's good. Can they do it again? I don't know. But I do know I'm not about to let anyone in this station, myself included, stand in their way.
Ding. 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 Pacifist. Son. Foxiest of the Hounds, son. Got it. What else? I guess that's it. But yeah, there you go. We did it. That was the actual Foxiest of the Hounds pacifist run on the hardest difficulty. That's a win in my book. That's what you get. Just follow my videos. Do exactly as I did. Possibly better than what I did in some situations. Maybe you should watch the whole video instead of just watching it and trying to follow me as you go. And you'll get all those trophies. That was almost a platinum run. You'll understand more. I think I will be 1 trophy, maybe 2 away from a platinum run there. I honestly think just 1, which is really annoying, but fuck it, right? I can just play through it again and get my platinum. And I am totally going to tell you right now, here's 2 facts about this. First fact, I did not use a guide for this. This was all my play. This is all me doing what I do, which obviously the failures and everything else were there. They should tell you. The other side of this, and there is a reason we're watching the credits. There's another trophy to get. It'll ding at the end, and plus I might as well show the credits and where the credits roll. But the other side of this is that I am going to use as the guide for the other trophy because I don't have a clue where those things are. If I got 28 or 29, I wouldn't be surprised. I honestly did not pay attention. Of course that guy would take a picture with that statue. Like, there's no other way about that happening. Let's see. What else have I got to say? Oh yeah, we are going to see the other endings. I'm going to play all the endings. You don't have to, I mean, you can watch. I wish I was more conscious about editing because I would edit this out. There's no reason for all of this. But all these guys, I thank them for a great game. This is Deus Ex, Human Revolution. This is the end of it. This is the whole thing. You've seen it. You've seen my playthrough. I don't have the DLC going yet. I don't know if I'm going to do it or not as a playthrough on here as a videos. I don't know. I haven't decided. Also confirmed officially, you shooting someone and getting the kill marker over their head with the trank rifle is not an end to your platinum run. That guy has a really goofy look on his face right there. But whatever. There it is. That's it. That's Deus Ex. Okay. I don't know how much longer this is. And if I skip this, I don't get to see the video at the end. And I don't get that last trophy. We're running on 4 minutes. Why do you blur out his shirt? What difference does it make if there's a symbol on his shirt? Just advertise whatever it is. Who cares? Just advertise whatever it is. No one cares, man. There you go. That's what I need to be doing. Okay, that stream of pictures just took a really strange turn. These are all pictures, I'm assuming, through the development cycle of all the different guys. Holly O'Brien, Brian did lots of voices. Trevor Hayes did Gerald Campbell. I don't know who Gerald Campbell was. I don't know why that even stood out. I have no idea who any of these people are. Additional voices. Lily. Scarlet Lee. There you go. Eidos Montreal. Deus Ex. I don't know. If you have any advice, if you have any interesting things that I missed, interesting things that you have to say about this whole series of me doing it, other than the fact that it's late by... It is now the 7th, and that game came out the 23rd. So it's almost 2 weeks? 2 weeks and a day old? 2 weeks and a day over? It is currently 9/7/2016. So I am 14 days past due. So, other than that fact, if you got anything to say, please leave it in the comments. I appreciate it a great deal. What the hell? Why does he have a pistol? Like, I don't know how many people have noticed that, but he had a revolver in his hand. Or at least what looked incredibly like a revolver. Who knows? I'm out of drinks. I gotta make a new drink. I'll be back. Enjoy the credit roll, I guess. I don't really know. I don't know. Oh, man. Copyright 29. I have no idea what that means. Bollocks. Forgot how picky this game is. Is this connected? Connect. There we go. There we go. Company secretary is Anthony Price. That's almost funny. Oh man, I wish I had that giant poster. Although it's funny to me still, once again, is that image is only in the game as an image. It's like not actually a scene like it is in the Mankind Divided. It actually shows him picking up the glass and cracking the glass. All right, we're coming up on 6 minutes of credits so far. It's really terrible. All for a secret little video at the end. Marvel style, or as my favorite, which is still Marvel, but Deadpool style. Extreme edges at midnight something. I don't really know what was going on there. Musical score is real nice though, but everyone knows that. It's award-winning. Jesus Christ, there are way too many people. What is this guy? What are you doing, man? What are you doing? Alright, that's a weird, slightly weird picture there. That's be her. Did I miss anything interesting? Probably not. There's a projection screen someone decided to take a picture of Deus Ex 3, Montreal, August 2009. Oh, the Deus Ex 3 team, because that's what it was originally called instead of just Deus. There we go. Here we go.
You worry too much, Morgan. There's nothing we can't manage given time. She's here. I have to cut this short. Keep going through the wreckage. Maybe we'll find something we can use for the Morpheus initiative. Come in. Dr. Reed. We're so pleased you decided to join us.
Where else could I go?
No regrets, my dear. As Ariadne told Theseus before he entered the Minotaur's labyrinth, always forward, never left or right. You'll be very interested in our current project. We're breaking new ground.
Yes, the nanite virus chimera is quite intriguing. I'm looking forward to seeing the hybrid project up close, Mr. Page.
And so you shall. But please, call me Bob.
Metal Gear style. Here we go. Now that was only like almost 10 minutes of credits. But yeah, the ending right there, that was very Metal Gear Solid style. Even the town, I feel like that was influenced by how he does things. Music from the first Deus Ex game, by the way. I don't know how long this lasts. I've already got the trophy. I don't think anything else happens. That's Deus Ex. The original music. I'm done with this. We're done with that. We're gonna load. Save data 2. Typhoon explosive systems augmentation launches a cloud of high-velocity ball bearings in a 360-degree arc, wounding or killing anyone but you. Did not get to read the rest of that. All right, so here we are again.
Oh, Adam.
Eliza?
Oh, I can skip. Thank God. Thank God we can skip. There we go.
If you do this, the unadulterated truth in Darrow's confession may well convince mankind to cast all science and technology aside, to ensure that future generations grow up free and whole. Are you sure this is your choice? So be it then.
Albert Einstein said, technological progress is like an axe in the hands of a pathological criminal. Took me a while, but I finally see his point. How often have we chased the dream of progress only to see it perverted? More often than not, haven't the machines we built to improve life shattered the lives of millions? And now we want to turn that dream on ourselves to fundamentally improve who we are. Experience has shown me how dangerous that can be. How many times in the Call of Duty did I almost fall into the trap of taking shortcuts, abusing my abilities or the resources at hand? I resisted. Barely at times, because I valued human lives and considerations. Can I truly despise others who fall? Technology offers us strength. Strength enables dominance, and dominance paves the way for abuse. Darrow understood this. He knew that using technology to become something more than we are risks losing our ability to love, aspire, or make moral choices. The very things that make us human. It also risks giving some men the power to make others what they choose, regardless of the cost to human dignity. The suffering Darrow inflicted is not the end of the world. It is merely the seed for change. And change never comes without pain.
As I stated, that was the ending. The first one I chose is the one that most fits the ending that starts up Mankind Divided. It was also the choice I actually chose at the beginning of the game, or not the beginning of the game, first playthrough. I'm like, you know what, of everything, this is the one I think is most fair, so I always chose that one. Maybe you disagree, maybe you agree, who cares, doesn't matter, that's just what I chose, and that's where it ends. It seems to end with the one.
If you do this, the focus of hatred may shift to those responsible for unleashing biological warfare, leaving corporations free to experiment with human evolution. Are you sure this is your choice? So be it then.
Sarif was right about one thing. It's in our nature to want to rise above our limits. Think about it. We were cold, so we harnessed fire. We were weak, so we invented tools. Every time we met an obstacle, we used creativity and ingenuity to overcome it. The cycle is inevitable. But will the outcome always be good? I guess that will depend on how we approach it. These past few months, I was challenged many times. But more often than not, didn't I try to keep morality in mind, knowing that my actions didn't have to harm others? Time and time again, didn't I resist the urge to abuse power and resources simply to achieve my goals more swiftly? In the past, we've had to compensate for weaknesses, finding quick solutions that only benefit a few. But what if we never need to feel weak or morally conflicted again? What if the path Sarif wants us to take enables us to hold on to higher values with more stability? One thing is obvious. For the first time in history, we have a chance to steal fire from the gods. To turn away from it now, to stop pursuing a future in which technology and biology combine, leading to the promise of a singularity, would mean to deny the very essence of who we are. No doubt the road to get there will be bumpy, hurting some people along the way. But won't achieving the dream be worth it? We can become the gods we've always been striving to be. We might as well get good at it.
And then one more, and then we're done with this Deus Ex series. This particular one, I might do a separate series for... No, I don't know whether that's going to load. It might load the one we want, but I might do a short one of the missing link, but that'll be separate. I'm actually going to do that separate if I do that one. Oh yeah, that's actually perfect.
Hello.
There we go.
If you do this, first-hand experience with corporate negligence on such a grand scale may convince mankind to enact harsh restrictions on human enhancement research. Are you sure this is your choice? So be it then.
Freedom. To those who don't have it, it's more valuable than gold. But where should it start and end? We humans often think we have the right to expand, absorb, convert, or possess anything we need to reach our dreams. But time and time again, hasn't this led to conflicts with others who essentially believe the same thing? Looking back on the challenges I faced, at the way I often resolve them, I realize morality can become our saving grace. Most of the time, didn't I try to keep my values in mind, knowing how my actions would affect others? More often than not, I resisted the urge to abuse power and resources simply to reach my goals more swiftly. I managed to hang on to my humanity. But the temptation to ignore it was always there. It's that temptation that so worries Taggart. He's not afraid of freedom. He's afraid of the chaos that erupts when individuals have nothing but morality to constrain them. He wants us to regulate enhancement technologies because he fears all that power without limits, without guide rails to keep us from abusing it. Absolute freedom is no better than chaos. Society needs laws and regulations to protect it. So if the men and women behind Taggart need to work in the shadows, pulling strings to enable us to head in a safe direction, will supporting them be all that bad? If they're as wise as Taggart says, how bad will their leadership be? I just hope they stand by what they say.
And that's the end of that. That is Deus Ex, Human Revolution. We're going to skip this and head back to the main menu. I don't know that I am going to do the missing link. If I do, it will be a separate series, but for sure, we did this. We finished it. Deus Ex, Human Revolution is in the books. It's done. It's good to go. So thank you very much for everyone who's watched this, everyone who's enjoyed it. It means a great deal to me. Once again, if you want to see more, subscribe. If you enjoyed, click that like button. It means a great deal. I appreciate it very much. And to everyone who has actually stuck through this series, especially as it was literally the first series I started recording, and I finally got it finished. This is the first one that's done. Thank you. I greatly appreciate it. I greatly appreciate everyone who's watched this so far. We are going to go do one more thing before I end this and call it good. We're at about that time. We're going to look at the trophies real fast. We're at 82%. What am I missing? Let's find out. I'm missing doctorate. Got it. Understand that. Oh, I'm missing the missing link, of course. So we have actually just missing one. We got everything but doctorate in that run. That was almost a platinum run if I would have gotten that. Unfortunately, I'll have to do that on my own time. And we'll cross that bridge once we come to it. But for now, I'll see you in Deus Ex Mankind Divided. I hope you watch that one too. We've started it off. We're about 12 episodes in now. You probably have 9, maybe 8 at this point in time. I can actually look over here. 9 just uploaded a little while ago. But yeah, meantime, I'll see you there. I'll see you in the next series. And enjoy.